All right, let's quickly review the homework. What this one is looking for is you first convert them and write down what kind of ion they would become. For example, chlorine becomes an anion, right? So it's called, this would be just -1. It would be called chloride. Magnesium is +2, it's just magnesium. Sodium is +1, iodine is -1. So this becomes iodide. All the negative ions get IDE ending. So aluminum is +3 because it's group 13. Potassium is +1. Oxygen is -2. Fluoride -1. And beryllium +2. So the only ones that change the name is oxygen becomes oxide and fluorine becomes fluoride. Everything else stays the same. Here, if it's 3-, that means it gains 3. This loses 1, loses 2, gains 1, and gains 2. Okay, this is just math, 1 plus minus. So if you have a +1 charge with a -1 charge, you should have a 0 charge. This one would give you a +1 and so on and so forth. I'm not going to do that part. All right, what I am going to spend more time on is this, because this is important that you can determine what kind of ion and how to put them together. So lithium ion, you're looking at Li+. Iodine is -1. You're going to have LiI, which is lithium iodide. Then you have potassium ion with bromide, and it's going to be KBr, potassium bromide. Calcium ion is +2. Why? Because it's group 2. Beryllium, same thing, +2. I'm going to write up the ions first. Strontium, again, +2. Sodium is +1. Aluminum is +3 because it's a group 13 metal. It's the only one there that, gallium too, but for the most part, aluminum is always +3. So chloride is -1. Gallium is also +3. Iodine is -1. Aluminum is +3. Sulfide is -2. Gallium is +3. Fluoride is -1. Now, let's put them together. Calcium +2, fluoride. So you're going to need 2, right? So 2 anions with 1. Beryllium with oxide, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. SRS, strontium sulfide. Sodium bromide. Aluminum chloride, you're going to need 3 for every 1. Same thing with gallium iodide. Now, when you look at aluminum sulfide, it's going to be like a crisscross, right? So you're going to use the 2 as a subscript for aluminum, 3 the subscript for sulfur. So it's going to be Al2S3. And then gallium fluoride, you need 3 fluorines. Okay, so all the ending is "ide." So this becomes fluoride. This becomes oxide. This becomes sulfide. This becomes bromide. And then you have chloride, iodide, and sulfide and fluoride. So the metals don't change their names. Okay. All right. The second part of this worksheet, which we're going to talk about now, and I'll tell you how to do it, and then you'll do it for homework, is type 2 type of element. What that means is now that we talk, now that we're done with the binary and you know exactly what the charges are for like lithium and sodium, and because you know the group number, now we're going to talk about the D block. So D block are transition metals, and transition metals come in different charges, and with different charges come different possibilities for compounds with the same element. So copper can be copper 1 or copper 2. and so on and so forth. So you don't need to know this part in terms of what it can become, like the tin and the lead and mercury, but we're going to do a few of these and then you can do the rest on your own. So mercury, when it says Roman numeral, that gives you the charge, so it makes it really easy. Mercury is +2, anion, you know sulfide is the same thing, so you need one of each. It's going to be HGS, and you're going to name it mercury 2 sulfide. So you do have to put the Roman numeral now because you have to indicate which ion you're talking about. Copper is +1, iodide is -1. Okay, so you know it's +1 because it gives you the Roman numeral, so it'd be CuI, copper iodide. Tin is Sn, that's +2. Bromide is -1. So when you put it together, it's going to be SnBr2, and then that's going to be tin 2. So you do have to put the Roman numerals each time. This is copper 1 iodide. Okay, so I'll let you do the rest of that. So finish that up. You also have to name them here. When you're naming it, you have to use the anion's charge and figure out how many of them you have here. So you can see chloride, there are 2 of them, so that means copper must be +2, and that's why they put that 2. So go ahead and work on that and finish that, and we'll go over that along with talk about how to name covalent compounds and the polyatomic ions on the next screencast. So once you're done with that, then there's another screencast that you can watch. That's on the link is on the schedule for the same day. If you're not done, then you'll continue it the next day. All right. Have a wonderful day.